Okay, so we're going to be starting to make some probably daily videos again, and this is the best video to come back to. They just did a lot of good stuff for the community. Let me actually retweet this. I actually think this is a devs listen moment. Let's get into all of it because I haven't read everything, and you guys give me your thoughts in the comments below. And leave a like on the video if you want to push this video out so that we could get the ball rolling again. So, a letter from the P5X operation team. And so in this letter, we hope to answer your questions and concerns based on the feedback we have received so far, especially regarding the differences with the Chinese Asia version, the contract system, as well as shed some light on future updates. So let's get into it. Implementation of a new contract system. Guys, it's coming. We have received a lot of requests to implement the contracts that guarantees the most wanted 5-star character that is in the CNAS version, and we are currently considering its implementation for the Japanese Western version as well. So right now we have the 80 pity, but 50-50, right? So it's not a guarantee. After 160 pulls, you're 100% guaranteed. However, the new contract system that will be implemented, please wait for future announcement for further details. If you didn't obtain a 5-star from the previous 109 draws, the next draw guarantees a 5-star, and it's guaranteed to be the featured 5-star. You know what this sounds like? Ding, ding, ding. They're adding the 110 banner. So now it means instead of at worst 160 pulls, now it's at worst 110 pulls. But the good thing is you also start soft pity earlier. Soft pity on this banner starts at 70. So you have a good chance of getting it like 100 in, and the only unit you could get is them. So what you have to keep in mind is the 110 banner has half the rate for the featured. For the 80 pity, it's 0.4% for the featured, because this is 0.4 plus 0.4. Here it's 0.2. So it's half the rate, but the pity's 110 instead of max 180 in the other one. So they're gonna bring this earlier. Let's go. So in the Chinese Asia version, this contract was implemented 6 months after release. For the JP Western, we are currently making adjustments in order to release it earlier. I think this is all I wanted, right? Personally, I said if they release it even a couple banners early, this is going to be a huge save for a lot of people. If people want to continue doing the 50-50, they can, because you get to keep both. However, for people who are free to play, they're going to be able to do the 110, which is so big. My guess is it's probably going to be with 2.0. That's the most hype time. So I really think it's going to be 2.0. I mean, they're going to release Cord, and then afterwards, bada bing, bada boom, we get the new pity, and then everyone's happy they could get Cord easier. And now, I mean, it would be so good. If they release it on Cord, it would be so good. I think it was like 2.3 it came out initially. So this is definitely good. Now, this is my favorite part of this for sure. As you guys know, CN was able to get Marion's dupe and weapon for free from Luful's business plan. In the Japanese Western version, Plan 3 and 4 were implemented earlier. So that's the thing. We got it earlier, so it was hard to add Marion. But they confirmed, there's literally players that denied it. I don't know how, but they literally say players were able to obtain Marion's Cognitite and 5-star weapon from Luful's business plan 3 and 4 respectively. Like, why were people denying this? I showed you guys and they were denying it. Anyway, in the CN version, Marion Miyashita was already available in gold ticket contracts when Plan 3 and 4 were implemented. So that was the difference. However, for the Japanese Western version, we plan to provide a new method for players to obtain the Cognitite and weapon. We're preparing a special campaign that will also benefit those who obtain duplicates of Marion and her weapon. The details of this campaign will be in the latter half of this letter. I mean, I haven't seen it yet. If it gives it to us for free in any way, shape, or form, even with a bit of grinding, I'm happy with it. Do they have the weapon for Marion here? Like, this is really good. You get a very good HP increase, right? Which is going to increase your healing, but make you tankier, right? Still increase healing effect. And then increase damage. And then the dupe gives defense penetration. So it's very good. Now, they do say, though, unfortunately, in the Chinese Asia version, some 5-star Phantom Idols, including the ones listed below, were added to the Phantom Idol Draft X immediately after the most wanted period. In the Japanese Western version, we plan to add them roughly 6 months after their initial release. Among the characters that appear in the game up to version 1.4, the Phantom Idols that will be added to the Phantom Idol Draft X standard are as follows: Marion and Phoebe. Now, this I think does kind of suck. 6 months after is pretty rough, to where Phoebe does to me seem a bit more attractive in terms of summoning. But they are going to add it. Now, I thought it said it was only these two, but it's probably just they don't want to reveal the others yet because they're going to be in a decent bit. But I think this is the only L. But it is after 6 months each. Keep that in mind. There was a bit of... Someone was like saying, oh my god, you're clickbaiting. You're rage baiting. No, it's also Phoebe. We plan to add them roughly 6 months after their initial release. That includes Phoebe. So Phoebe is going to be in like February of 2026. It's a bit rough. It is a bit rough. Now, let's go down and finish off everything. Frequency of new character and free rewards. So, we have prepared multiple avenues for players to obtain contract currency, tickets, and coins, such as through login rewards and by playing through the content. We plan to release a large-scale update with version 2.0 in September to celebrate. They're going to get 20 platinum tickets and 20 platinum millicoins. I don't know if this is new. I actually don't, but I'm just... Anyway, this is good. If this is when 110 comes out, the 110 pity, there's no denying that this is going to be good, okay? I mean, listen, 20 platinum tickets, suddenly, you're like basically a fifth of the way to pity, right? Instead of 1/9. So I would definitely say that this is good no matter what. So definitely, you could maybe splurge a bit on Phoebe if you so wish. That's going to be something to see. So, yeah, that's going to be it. For free pulls, you're going to get 40 free pulls for version 2.0. And I'm very, very hyped for 2.0. I actually very much am. Now, paid items. We would like to share details on the paid item offerings available in the shop. In the JP Western version, some items that were offered were changed. These changes were made to comply with platform regulations. Okay, fair enough. We also plan to offer new items for the JP Western versions to replace the items that cannot be sold. Although it is difficult to have them, the item offerings be exactly the same between the two versions, we will do our best. So this is also good. I will definitely say, I definitely think that it did suck, like that we were like basically getting skimped out on a few things, but now it seems to be that it's going to be more equal, which is huge as hell. I'm not going to lie. Now, upcoming features and campaigns. Let's get into it. So, number 1, tasks. Name not final. We are currently working on a feature where players can obtain various items by dispatching characters of their choosing. Pretty sure this is on CN. Players can obtain a special item once we call Thieves Cognite Shard. Players can exchange 60 of this item for Cognite that could be used to increase awareness of a level character. Is this brand new? Even if it isn't, this is really good. So I don't know how many weeks it would take. Maybe it would take 30 weeks, like if you get 2 a week. Because it says once a week, but how many times can you get it in that week, right? Like how many does it give you at once? But this means a free dupe. Now, I don't know in what way, right? I don't know what way, but we'll have to see. Now, Luful's business plan, EX. We plan to add an expansion to the business plan as a brand new feature for JP Western versions. The reward for this feature will make it easier for players to forge their 5-star weapons and can be obtained through daily play. We will announce when this feature will be added at a later date. Okay. And then the Thieves Cognite Shard. This, oh my god. By gathering 60 of this rare item, players can exchange it for Cognite that can be used to awaken the awareness of characters. The Cognite Shards can be used to awaken characters that are in gold ticket contracts. In the Japanese versions, this feature will also extend to other 5-star characters like Joker, Marion, Yui, Yusuke, Makoto Nijima, and Yumi Shina. Oh my fucking god. So you could dupe out limiteds. Because it says characters like, which means it's going to continue adding. Some of the above characters will be available for exchange. Okay. So that means over time you're going to be able to dupe out some of your limited units for free. Oh my god. And then Thieves Cognite Shard and 5-star weapon special gift. This is the previously mentioned campaign where players can obtain Marion and the 5-star weapon. Mid to late September, we plan to hold special campaigns exclusive to JP Western where players can obtain Thieves Cognite Shards and a 5-star weapon. So they're going to get 60 Thieves Cognite Shards. So then you're going to be able to get one of the 5-star characters. And then you could also get one of the weapons. So you could get Marion in it, or you could choose something else. Somehow they turned something so ass into a W. Because now you could dupe out any of the other units. Seemingly Queen, Phoebe, right? Marion and Joker and Yusuke, right? All of them, instead of just Marion. So they turned a L into a W. So the only L in this whole thing remains the standard edition. However, they're giving you extra dupes now for free. So whoever you summon for is going to be even stronger. And we're going to have to make a separate video on this, which is huge though. I definitely think this is going to be great. Yeah, no. This is all really good. This, like, these free shit that they're giving and Lufo's business plan EX for more 5 stars, like, god damn. Now the future. We are currently preparing initiatives that will release around the same time for both, JP and the CN. Okay, good. So everyone's gonna get it. Preparations are currently underway so that we can provide a new experience to all regions simultaneously. Please look forward to future announcements. I'm happy. I don't know about you guys, but I'm happy. I don't really need to say more. I think that besides the standard banner, obviously, they've done good things. This is coming out earlier, and they're making the dispatch system overall better, and also letting us get more 5-star weapons and the dupes for free, for limited units. That's huge. Love you guys. See you in the next one. Big W.